A very special doubleheader Monday night racing we have in store for tonight. The first race is going to go obviously to the Xfinity Series, and tonight we're going to be racing at Kentucky. Joining me up in the booth tonight, soon to be Fluffy Sacks. He'll be up in the booth. We also got two very good broadcasters as well. I'm going to start off with Mr. Always Joker, who'll be racing tonight at Pocono in the Cup Series, and also racing in the Cup Series tonight as well. It is Mr. B. Brody. Guys, welcome to the booth. Joker, how you doing tonight?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, buddy. Brody, how you doing, buddy?
Great as always. Happy to see you again.
I'm definitely glad to be up here and up in the booth tonight with some really awesome people. So yeah, tonight, as I mentioned, we are going to race in Kentucky, and yet the last time we got a chance to see some Xfinity racing was this past Thursday night. Sharp won in a very, very interesting race at Kansas. So yet, with a lot of momentum, it is obviously going to go to Sharp, but yet Masopes has his eye on trying to be able to be the playoff driver that I know he is. And earlier on, myself and B. Brody got a chance to race in a little practice session with the Xfinity drivers, and I did manage to get a chance to talk to Masopes. And he said he wants to be able to be up there, to be able to stay up in the lead for the Xfinity Series. Joe, I'm going to give your thoughts on Sharp and Masopes with the battle that they've been having for these last couple of weeks, especially up in the Xfinity Series, along with the Ghosts. What's your thoughts on this battle that we've been seeing?
Honestly, it's really interesting because Sharp and Ghost have doubted Masopes' pace, and he's leading the points. He was leading the points for about the first 8 to 9 races, then Ghost took it, but then Masopes took it back, and he's currently the points leader. So it's interesting to see that little rivalry, and then of course, obviously, the Sharp and Ghost rivalry that dates back a few leagues. So I'm just interested in who can take the title fight by the neck and claim it as theirs as we head towards the end of the regular season.
Yeah, as you definitely mentioned, Berger, I'm gonna get your thoughts on this little battle that we've been seeing throughout these last couple of weeks.
Well, there's obviously no doubting Masopes and his consistency. He has, I believe, 6 top 5s. He's leading the point standings. But, you also can't forget Sharp has 3 wins. Ghost has 4. Those 3 are just going to be battling the whole season. It's really interesting on which one of those 3 are going to claim the title this year.
And I'm actually going to get ready to bring up the point standings right now. As we mentioned, Masopes is in the lead by 16 points over Mayhem tomorrow. Then you also got Sharp, the Ghost, Kenny, Ed Swifty, McCard, Gigi Diamonds, Modoodle, and Matty Black. But yet below the cutoff line, it is Greg Tyrus, Dank Booty Flakes, Solis, and Gavinator, and Aspen Huggins, and MBD. A lot of many more drivers are below the cutoff line, but yet, looking down at the bottom of the line that we're seeing between Matty Black and Modoodle, who do you believe needs to be able to get a chance to step up the most? Who needs to be able to have that one race that they definitely do need tonight? Joe, I'm going to start off with you. Do you believe Modoodle needs a lot of the advantage that he can get, or do you believe Matty Black might be able to get a chance to pull some strings to be up in the front tonight?
Well, honestly, if I had to pick between the two, I'd pick Matt Black because he's 10th right now. And if a driver below the cutoff line, let's just say, for example, like a Dank Booty Flakes or a NBD, they win, he's the first driver out. So in this situation, I do not want to be sitting 10th in points. I'd rather be sitting 9th, just because if a driver wins below you, you're the one that's going to get out.
Yeah, definitely.
Great point, Joker. Great point.
We want to welcome Mr. Fluffy Saxon here. Glad to see him up in the booth tonight, and we definitely got some really, really awesome broadcasting, with myself, Joker, Brody, and of course Fluffy Sax. So, Fluffy, how you doing tonight, buddy? And what's your thoughts on this little battle that we've been seeing for the front for the Xfinity Series between Masopes, Sharp, and the Ghost as well?
Ooh, it's going to be a close one tonight. Doing good. Sorry about the late attendance tonight. Just, Texas still thawing. We're thawed, but, stuff like the ATMs and stuff need to get working again. But anyways, I digress. Have y'all made any picks for tonight?
No, not yet. I was actually getting ready to bring it up to you guys. And I'm going to start off with you, Fluffy. Who do you believe will end up winning Kentucky tonight?
Well, like what Joker was just talking about, I think it's going to be needing to be someone who's below that cutoff line that gets a win tonight. So I'm looking at someone like Iwan or he almost snagged a win, didn't he? And then he got beat out by Sharp.
Yeah.
And so I think that today he's going to have a little bit better chance. There's a few different lines that he can run here. They're not going to be stuck single file. So I'm going to go with I1. Any I1.
All right. Joker, I'm gonna start next up. Who do you think is gonna win tonight?
I have the Ghost, honestly. It's his hometown track tonight, so he won in the NARA race that he did last time we went there. I was in that race. Ubi was in that race, so I expect him to get his 5th win of the season.
Alrighty, Brody, how about you, buddy? Who do you think
I'm actually going to go with a guy that we haven't really talked about, all season. He has 2 starts to his name, but he's ran really well in both of them. I'm going to go with Rich Gang Ebo.
Yep. Very, very interesting.
I like that pick.
Yeah, I like it too. For me, I have 2 different picks, and here's why. But Soaps, as I mentioned, I practiced with him earlier on. He seems to be really, really quick out there. So I believe he'll get a chance to be up in the front and be able to maintain his lead that he definitely does need. Another person that I want to be able to point out, and as Drew mentioned it, the Ghost. The Ghost, this is his hometown track, and I believe he'll go out there and he'll do whatever he can to be able to get himself another win. So yeah, tonight is going to be a very, very interesting night. But another time is, I'm going to ask you gentlemen this. Out of number, I'm going to say 4 cautions. Do you believe we'll go above or under 4 cautions? Fluffy, I'm going to start off with you.
Ooh, over, under. I'm going to say over. Just because of the multiple lines here, you're going to get people that are going to try to run that same entrance that you would on the high line, on the bottom line, and way overdrive it and just slide right up into someone in the middle lane. So I'm going to say over. Or they should, but I don't want to put that. There's a chance that they get this meeting tonight, too. So I'll stick.
Yeah, Joe, I'm going to start off with you next. Over, under 4 cautions.
I'm gonna go under. Let's hope the trend goes down, because the last few races they've had a lot.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Brody, how about you, buddy?
I'm gonna stick with Fluffy on this one. This is the Xfinity. Oh, words are hard. This is the Xfinity series that we're talking about. The trend of recently is that we have been getting many, many cautions. I know they've been, tracks not exactly like Kentucky, but I'm looking at the apron in turn 1 and 2. I've already seen a driver spin out on that entrance on the weekend, and this is a very challenging track on the long run. I'm looking at
Which you can't deny that apron on 3 and 4, though. I mean, you can drive it if you get tight enough.
Yeah, that is very
I
true.
don't think I don't think we'll see that much in that corner. I think it'll be more in 1 and 2.
Okay.
Well, it's going to be a very, very interesting night because Kentucky is definitely a very, very interesting track to say the least, and for the drivers, I think it's going to be their hands full. I mean, as the guys mentioned it, these last couple of weeks have been very, very difficult, especially on cautions. What we've seen, especially at Michigan and what we saw at Kansas. So yeah. Hopefully that trend won't be playing out tonight, but yet I'm going to ask you gentlemen this: what are the keys to be able to run here at Kentucky? Fluff, I'm going to start off with you. What are the keys to be able to get a chance to race at this racetrack, especially with the way that the lines are going into 1 and 2?
I really haven't run it much in Xfinity, so I'm going to leave this. We'll talk about the track up to those 2. The one thing, though, that I do know about this race from watching it on Skeptic's View last year, who won the championship, is that you've got a chance to do some crazy strategies in Stage 2. So I don't think our Stage 1 winner and Stage 2 winner are going to be the same at all. And I don't think that's going to have anything to do with our race winner either. Yeah. But as far as like what line to actually run in it, I just remember that the multiple lines and a lot of people overdriving that bottom line. So, but how to do it, these other 2 in the booth are more of an expert at that.
There, Fluffy, but we can join now.
All right.
Sweet. John.
I have Fluffy.
All right, you got Fluffy?
Thank you, sir.
All right.
So what do y'all think? Brody, go ahead. What do you think about running this track? How do you do it right?
There is no right or wrong way to run Kentucky as I see it, other than getting to the bottom in 3 and 4 and staying on the bottom of 3 and 4. If you coast or if you slide up on the exit, it's going to lose so much time and you're not really going to regain it with a run off the top.
Yeah,
1 and 2
definitely.
you can kind of mix it up and it'll be all right.
Yeah, by the way,
I agree.
yeah, I definitely agree. And yet, here we are, we're already on the back stretch, and yet they see Mayhem tomorrow. And let's go ahead and get to him. He must have got a chance to qualify up to the front. By the way, we'll welcome Kevin. Thank you for joining us there, Kevin. Thank you for joining us as always. And it is Picard, and as me and Brody got a chance to race these drivers earlier on, Picard looked really fast out there.
Yeah, he's someone that
Four
he's
wide in the
fast at the
back. Sorry to
beginning.
cut you off.
Oh yeah,
No, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah,
Five
Don't worry
wide. Yep,
about
there they
cutting
go.
us off.
There they go. I see one car around.
Rich Gang.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's only one car. I don't think that's going to be a caution. Manual, maybe. But we'll see.
Let's go ahead and get back to the.
Looks like Sharp was lagging. Sharp
Yep.
was lagging.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get back into the front here with Picard, who definitely does need to get himself a win right now.
Yeah, he needs to finish the race up front. He's good at the beginning and then he just fades off. He needs to get himself and stay up front. And it's only Xfinity Series. He does really awesome whenever he did his hot seat and cup.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. As Fluffy mentioned, with the hot seat drivers, I mean, we are around that time where, Cup drivers go down to see how it is in trucks and Xfinity, and then Xfinity and truck drivers, they potentially may get a chance to have a hot seat race for the Cup Series. So yet either way, expect some drivers that you don't expect to see in either series, with regards of it being Cup, Xfinity, or in trucks. And want to say welcome to Hello G League Comps. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
Which, do we have any hot seat drivers tonight? I don't think we
none
do.
in Xfinity. Freedom was supposed to, but he didn't get in. And then there's Kenny and Cup.
Okay, cool. So that'll be interesting to see how he's going to run a cup. I think he'll do pretty well.
He's already up to the back bumper. Sorry to interrupt you. He's already getting close to the back bumper of the car right here.
Yeah, him and the 15 are trying to reel in that one car. Oops, following.
I want to point out Brody's pick of some about a half track back.
Yeah, he got into a few incidents early. One car incident though, so it will not be a manual.
He got the Brody jinx.
You're welcome for the invite.
He'll shake it off. He got it off of himself the first stage. Now he's good to go.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, as we mentioned, what are the leaderboards and points right now? As I mentioned earlier on, it is Masopes who's currently in the lead ahead of Mayhem Damar by 16 points. So it is Masopes, Mayhem, Sharp, Ghost, and Kenny. That is your top 5. Following along, it is Zwifty, McCard, Gigi Diamonds, Modal, and Matty Black. That is in the top 10 of the points in the Xfinity Series.
I came in right as Joker was talking about that 9th, 10th cutoff line, and I mean, the thing with Xfinity is, like we saw with qualifying, like 3rd through 10th were so close together. It's that top 10 is really pretty close together. There are a few 3, 4 that kind of work their way to the top. Ghost, Mayhem, maybe Sharp, But I think that there's some on here that just joined that just need to get that win. Swifty got his win early on, and now he's just needing to prove that he's fast and consistent. I think Iowan's one that he's proved that he's fast. He just needs to get a win. McCart, same way. He's proven he's fast. He just needs to get a win. I think we're going to have a lot of win in your end drivers in the playoffs. And another thing is we got we got to look at attrition too, because there's drivers, say like in the Cup Series or Truck Series, that move up. And then that's taken and given up a spot to someone else. So who knows if anybody in the Xfinity Series is going to move up to the Cup Series before the end of the season.
Real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt you there, Fluffy. You made a really good point, but yet there's a really awesome battle between the Ghost, Masopes, and Swifty. Joker, I'm going to get your thoughts on that battle. And what else are you seeing out there on the racetrack, buddy?
I don't want to say anything, but don't want to jinx it, but Junior Motorsports right now, 1 and 2. Pulling away from Ghost, Masopes, the heavy hitters in the Xfinity Series.
Yeah, Brody Wallace, what else have we seen out there, buddy?
Well, I've been watching this 4 and 20 car battle for a few laps. The 20 just made a really good crossover move on the 4, and it looks like to be straightened out. Masope's got 4th place away from Zwifty. So right now, there's a little bit of battling further on back in the pack. I'll start looking at that.
Yeah. Yeah,
It looks like once they got that worked out in between them, they're starting to actually. If they can get together and work together, they can run down those front two.
The Ford just hit the outside wall.
Oh.
The Ford just hit the outside wall, and we got a question: with how many laps do we have left? Joker, you got anything?
I do not know because no one is streaming. So,
Okay.
but I know the first stage is 22 laps, so these drivers will have to make a pit stop one point during the stage.
Yeah, it looks like G-Eazy already came down in the 66. Saw him enter pit road.
Kenny's getting slowly approaching up to his teammate and McCards. Yet, could we see teammates battling for the lead here?
Of course, that's what we like to see.
Ooh. I don't know, honestly. I feel like if he gets to him, which he is there now, I think he may just let him go here. We'll see.
That'd be the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, Sharp's coming down pit road early. He was kind of stuck behind some people. That's a smart move.
And
Yeah, I like that play.
And that was this past Thursday night winner at Kansas, and a really crazy race that me, Joker, and Brody got just a call. It was really insane. So, and I hate to bring this up, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't blame me, but it's like every race that we've been seeing, Stage 2 always gets so hectic. Do you believe we might see that in Stage 2?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Joker, can't you make it like if you were able to somehow save like 3 or 4 laps? You can make it. It's just slightly short enough to where you can almost make it on one fuel run.
Signing up to new leader, and that is Kenny.
Yeah, but here comes Masope's back on the bottom.
And here comes the Ghost too. He is right up there as well.
Oh, someone's spinning in the back. Looks like two is a black car.
Black car. MBD.
Yeah, MBD.
That's unfortunate for him. He worked his way all the way up to 6th.
Yeah, Dimes is pitting. One thing to point out, these cars really get loose. Kentucky on old tires, you're really sliding that right rear. Get about 10, probably 8 to 10 laps on these tires.
Oh, man, that's so close. It looks like Masope's, and I thought McCard was going to go pit.
Yeah,
but
he's
Masope's,
pitting. He's signaled.
Yeah, so McCard and Masope's are going down pit road this time, while the 7 and 15 are still going to stay out. And yet, I'm assuming that they might go in next lap.
Oh, the one probably sped. That was really aggressive.
And you also see the 4, the 19. I don't see who the white car is back there. That could be, that is the 9F Dank, and I believe that might be Modoodle, maybe? No, that is,
And he signaled.
Matty Black. Alright. Let's go ahead and get back up to the front here and see if we can be able to catch
I'll
up.
watch the battle on pit road and Soaps and the card, see if one of them sped.
Alright. Oh, looks like the 7 about sped, but yet the Ghost's still going to stay out, and he's going to get a chance to lap these cars.
Yep, McCard sped. He either sped or took 4. I think he sped though. Early mistakes can't really make. Yeah, it's just too eager, in my opinion. That's why I'm not really that aggressive on pit road. I'd rather lose a second than 15.
Exactly. And yet, here comes the Ghost, maybe potentially for his
Kenny
pit.
sped as well.
Yeah, and he's coming in this time by. And there he goes.
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Well, what was that? And here comes Kenny.
That was the wrong stream that I accidentally clicked on.
Like Project Cars.
It was iRacing. Monday Night Racing got thrown out there. Garrett Miller's throwing it up against Kyle Busch and some of the others tonight again.
Kenny didn't speed. It looked like Kenny's still the leader. Masopes is in second. We'll see where Ghost comes out. He's still on pit road now.
Soaps is slowly approaching up to Kenny.
Looks like Mayhem's getting held up a little bit by the 6.
And speaking of Mayhem, let's do our usual Mayhem watch, if I can be able to find Mayhem.
Is he going to wreck the 6? No. I think he'll give him the room.
He is back there battling for position with the 16 and the 6. And I believe, obviously, there's MBD. You got dropped right there in the 18. and he's going to let the drivers go on by. So that's a really, really interesting battle. Oh,
Ooh.
ooh. Yeah, that
There's
is.
So
someone. Is that Sharp right there behind him?
No, that's Rich. That's Rich Gang. Rich Gang's right behind him.
He's
Up in the
making a
X.
good recovery.
Let's go ahead and get back to our leader, which is Kenny, who I believe had in his very first start. We got a chance to go live at Phoenix in his first start, first race. He won it. So now he's trying to be able to get back up there to be able to stop the points leader that is right behind him, and that is Masopes.
we can assume there's probably about a handful of laps up, maybe less than 5. So it'll be interesting to see how aggressive Masopes gets to try and get the stage one.
He's all over that back motor of the 7. So yeah, we're waiting to see what type of move Masopes could do. We've seen a little bit of a bump and runs, but yeah, I don't think Masopes wanting to do that. He's wanting to be able to get a chance to pass 7 clean. Masopes has got the run off of 4, but yet he couldn't be able to execute the move where Kevin went down to the bottom. And yet, the person that is up there trying not to be able to get a lap down, that is the 08 of GG Diamonds. He's still trying to be able to get away from the leaders at this point.
Now we don't know who the leader. We're assuming that Kenny's
Yeah, I
still
mean,
the
yeah,
leader.
yeah.
It just makes sense that it'd be Kenny Masopes right there. Unless for some reason there's strategy being played with who that is right in front of him. I mean, Solis in the A could be playing some sort of strategy, but they are running him down pretty hard. He could have taken, right sides or something like that.
So the 2 leaders, Kenny and Masopes, took right sides as well. So
And here comes Masopes trying to be able to go into the
that was the
inside of
stage.
Kenny.
So Kenny won the stage, yeah. Kenny won, Masopes second, Ghost third, and then there's a huge gap. Mayhem looks like he got 4th, Iowan 5th, the one and only 6th. This is my assumption because that just from the gap. Rich Gang 7th, he rebounded. Dank 8th, and then Swifty's 9th, and then GG Diamonds 10th.
Stage winner goes to Kenny 25. That was a really interesting stage, especially at the first lap. They went 4 wide up in the backstretch. So,
Yep.
Joker, I'm going to get your thoughts first. What did you think about that first stage?
Pretty good. Looks like sucks for the penalty for McCard, but looks like Junior Motorsports has some speed tonight.
That indeed. And I'm going to ask you, Brody, what are your thoughts?
Well, I'm not exactly sure if the 16's his spin was his fault. I wasn't loaded in whenever it happened. But him and the 18, they gotta get it together with the mistakes, along with the 1 if they want to have a shot at this race.
Green flag is back in the air here at the Alsco 300. And they go through turn 1. There you see Kenny and Masopes right there. And Masopes got just to get enough room to go down to the bottom, and that's exactly where you want to be at this racetrack.
Whoa, look out.
What's happening?
19 just almost killed GG Diamonds. Swifty's moved Dank. Dank's not going to be too happy about that one.
One on the inside is Masopes, and yet they're still battling side by side as Kenny gets just to lead that lap. Here comes the Ghost and Mayhem tomorrow. They're going to try to be able to play a factor in. Here comes the 19 going to the outside wall right there.
He sent it, just didn't hold. He didn't have those max spec perfect grip tires yet.
Back up in the front is Masopes, and that's exactly where he wants to be. He wants to be able to get a chance to win more races, to be able to show his dominance before the playoffs. But Kenny trying to be able to make a statement, as well as the Ghost. And Mayhem tomorrow as well. And you got to think about, look at the 4. Someone that we barely talked about as much. He's up in the top 5. In Swifties.
Give you my sausage.
Yeah, I'm watching Iowan right now. He looks to be running a very smooth line behind the 9 car right now. Just running single file, taking his time. As the 1 car is gonna go under him, try to make a move on him.
Oh, slam the door.
Put the
Mayhem
block
took a
to-
wide line.
Yeah.
The car looks like he's lagging again.
Oh, and Masopes hit the outside wall just a little bit.
Oh, look out. 3 wide.
I definitely want to keep an eye on that battle. Where are they at?
Ricard making his way. He's quick. Showing some speed tonight.
He's right behind Dang Booty Flakes, and he's trying to be able to make a run on his teammate.
Mayhem losing a lot of spots here. I think this is planned, though. I think he's going to try and make it on no stops.
Yeah, Mayhem loves strategy.
But Soaps is going to lose spots as well.
Yeah, he's for sure saving. He's for
Oh
sure
yeah.
trying something.
Let's go ahead and get back into the Soaps.
Kenny is way out there, not gonna lie.
Soaps has been running high and just can't get down to the bottom. He's just been getting kind of trained right now. All of JD Motorsports and now a little bit of Junior Motorsports.
Ooh, the 1 car's lagging in front of the 6.
In front of the 6.
He's in the...
in the 4. Oh, 3 wide. Yep, there's 3 wide right there. And we missed Joker.
I think he lagged.
Oh gosh.
Ooh.
That was close.
It's not over yet. The 1 car's still lagging. 6 has got to try to hold a line off the apron right here.
Oh,
4
got in the wall. There that might be a caution.
Yep. Oh, yep, you're hearing it more in the background. Let's go to the 4. Yeah.
There's a caution.
Well, the 20's lagging now.
That's not a caution yet.
Alright, there. The driver should be able to get a chance to let off. That should be a caution now, ladies and gentlemen. Our first actual caution of the evening.
Since it's just the 4, it might not call it, but isn't the 16 in it again? Nope, there goes the 18.
Oh, man.
18 just spun.
Okay, I'm
We're
back.
getting close to getting a caution, Joker. They're trying to spin.
Yeah, I joined Mayhem and Ghost and Shark Party just to confirm if the car was lagging.
Ooh,
So
the 7 is lagging too.
Doesn't
The
look like
07.
they're...
Not the 7, but the 07. I'm sorry.
Mayhem said it was 1 car. I don't.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they are calling it.
I don't see why. I mean, like, the 4 got involved with many different cars out there, and it's like a 1 car spin.
But yeah, while I was in the party, Mayhem did say he was trying to save, so we'll see about that.
Let's go ahead and get back up to 2-7 up in Kenny, but yeah, look at
Oh,
this
if
battle.
Swifties is around.
Well, it looks like the 6 car has finally kicked it into overdrive. He has got around 3 drivers as I've been watching him.
I think they're trying to save, honestly. You know, Ghost, they're not just going to drop back on pace. I think they're trying to save it.
Yeah, the 4 car is slow going into 3 and 4, so yeah, you just hate that.
Kenny's just running away.
Yep, he definitely is for sure.
I think there's more strategy to this. I don't think they're just that big of a gap behind. We'll see, though.
But yet, if these drivers are saving tires, Joker, I'm going to ask you this. Do you think Kenny just wants to go out there and try to be able to prove some dominance before he goes into pit road? Or do you think he's trying to be able to show these drivers, hey, I'm going to stay up front regardless of what y'all do?
I mean, it means nothing if he doesn't win the stage, you know? So, yeah, you can lap the field right now, but then if they all stay out and you pit, it cancels out. So you still have to find that middle ground.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go ahead and go up to Stacy Modul right there. I'm trying to see whose second place is. There's a white car. I'm trying to think that might be. That is Dank Booty Flakes. It's Dank.
Junior Motorsports. I don't think this is. I think Kenny has slowed his pace down. He's trying to save now.
I think he ran it too hard. I think he should have just committed. He is really off the pace.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to save now. But
Yeah.
did he wait too long? Because he pushed for at least 5, 6, 7 laps.
I think he's doing what Uvi does. Runs it hard for the whole run and then is like, oh, I gotta save.
Yeah, he's
7
saving
is
a lot.
saving hard.
He definitely is, for sure.
Now we have a new leader and it's Dank.
Dang, Booty Flakes,
Some
GM
strange
Motorsports.
times.
He is now the third GM Motorsports driver to be able to get a chance to take the lead in this race. First was McCarr, now it's Kenny, and they see the 9 and Dank Booty Flakes, and there's the 4 car who's got involved with an accident earlier on, and another one. So he's trying to be able to make sure he's not a lap down.
I think he has too much damage to try and
Yeah, he does.
hold him off unless he just wrecks him.
Oh, it's the 4 car. He realized the amount of damage he has, so he's going to let the 9 go by and take the lap down. The only thing he can hope for right now is for him to be able to get a caution, and he would be on a lucky dog.
Yeah, it looks like he has a lot of aero damage.
Plus, once when he goes to the pits, the amount of time that he's going to end up losing, he'll end up being potentially 2 to 3 laps down.
Your best bet, though, is to just don't repair the damage. You know, you're probably the only driver 1 lap down, so as long as you don't go 2 down, you're still in this race.
I agree.
I agree, for sure. Fluffy, what are you seeing out there, buddy?
That the woman just walked in the other room. So now what we're seeing in the race is that the 7 has slid back a little bit now to save.
Yep.
Is that what
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I think I would have gone with the strategy of saving it first. You know, Drunk is the one who drilled that in my head, like, save your tires while they're good, save your stuff while it's good, then you can run it good longer. So, I don't know, I think this is showing Kenny's strategy jumping out front.
Dank's
Maybe not
bidding, I
work
think
out.
he signaled right there.
We got a very interesting battle now, potentially now for the lead. If
Yep,
Dank is
thanks,
going to-
bidding.
Yeah, so the 6 car is the new leader, and look at this battle. You got the
Well, if a
OE
caution comes out here, then throw that strategy out the window.
straight up.
Yeah, no kidding.
They see the 1 and only. He's going up to the outside wall. Oh, the 9 hits, and the 19 hits the 7. And the 4 goes down. He's going to end up losing more spots as well.
This is going to put a lot of drivers 1 lap down if they can't make it.
We got
Diamond's in the pits. He peels off.
we got a really interesting top 3 here. I mean, besides Kenny, we see the 6 and the 78 of Modoodle battling for the lead here. And Modoodle needs, and as we mentioned in the pre-show, he does need to be able to get a chance to have a good run tonight.
Remember the point I talked about before the race? The driver below the cut line wins.
Yeah.
Iowan's in first right now, so you just have to imagine if he wins, then it'll put Mo Doodle on the cut line and put Matt Black below it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then, I mean, I'm thinking I1's got the talent to stay up there and win this one. It's kind of like what I said, though. Winner of stage 2, though, might not necessarily be who we think it is. There might be someone else playing a strategy here.
I saw the 7 drive through the 78.
Yeah, he gave the spot back.
Yep.
It looks like he's actually slowing and maybe coming to
The
fits.
4 is up in the wall, and I think that might be in 1.
Who's
1
the
or
red
2.
car? Who is that? Kenny? I think he's out of fuel.
Oh,
Yeah,
He's
these drivers
so
are
many.
out.
I think he is
Yeah,
too.
he is
He's really slow.
Yeah, he's out of fuel, so these drivers are.
Oh, that was
close
the
to fuel.
stage. The 6 got it.
What?
He's got a clutch. He's got a clutch.
Wow.
Yes.
There's
That
a
put
big
a number
backup
of
on the
drivers a
field.
lap down. Dank, for example, he pit,
Ooh,
from what I
Wow.
know.
Stage
good
leader.
strategy.
Stage winner.
Yeah, the 78 ran out coming to the line.
But look at all those drivers in the back. Mayhem, Masopes, Sharp, all those drivers that were quick.
Well, this makes
They
sense.
might all be stuck. I mean, unless they want to come out on worn tires, which this isn't the place to do that, is it?
No. But this is going to make this thing very interesting, especially for the top front. Wow, what a race we have here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
That shook up the field once you see this restart. Look where they all are. Look at Ghost. Well, Ghost is up to third. Soap's fifth. So.
I
About to
mean,
go green for the stage 3.
stage
Yep.
3.
Oh,
Oh,
Sharp didn't pit.
Oh!
Sharp did not
Wow.
pit. Oh, Jesus.
I think Sharp forgot to pit.
His best
That
bet is having a
is-
caution this lap.
He might end up lagging out, maybe, or not.
I think he's yeah, no, he's on.
Oh, they're with the how many fast drivers are in the back right now? There's bound to be a caution. We haven't seen one yet.
I think
He
he's
needs
out
it
of
now,
fuel.
though. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's out.
He's out of the race. So yeah.
What if he ran out of gas too?
That's
He's
Oh.
out. He's
yeah,
out.
he's
probably out of-
definitely out.
Wow, look out
That's-
the record! Oh, the 10's in it!
Oh,
Oh, he got clobbered.
Oh, the one.
That's a game.
yeah.
That's no game caution. I would have saved Sharp there, but since it's not, it's
And
a manual.
Look at the 9. Look at the damage on the 9, though.
that's not gonna save the 07 at all. If it's a manual.
Yeah, game caution would have saved him entirely, but there should be a caution right here at the line.
If they want to do it truly, they're gonna have to run like 5 or 6 caution laps.
They can't wait for him though. They can't.
Yeah.
That 4-wide battle for second, that was intense, though.
He's just not gonna be able to maintain speed.
No.
Because he still has to go a whole. He's still not even on the back straightaway, so.
I know Sharp's got buddies. I mean, if I were in the back of the pack and I saw him just cruising around, I'd be like, "Hey, you need a push?" Start pushing him.
So that is definitely our first actual caution of the evening. And yet, it goes to a big old pile of cars just wrecking one another. And yet, here comes, well, who's going to stay out and who's going to stay in?
Let's just mark that up to maybe cautions aren't on tonight. Maybe someone forgot to click. Just
Oh,
kidding.
Tyrus missed the pits.
Oh!
We got in though.
And then
Oh, there's people going, they're not going.
Sharp is still slow, ladies and gentlemen. He is still slow up on the backstretch.
We tried something and we ran out of gas like last night, and for some reason when you run out completely, if you just leave your car in neutral, you do 20 miles an hour no matter where you go. So we could potentially make it around.
Is
Hey,
these
noted.
these three drivers that are driving right now, MBD, the Ford?
I think they're all a lap down.
They are. They're taking the wave around. Right
That's
now.
what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. These
They're
two
not supposed to be
Solis.
pitting.
Wait, are they pinned?
Well, if they were a lap down, they would be able to go into pit road this lap.
No, if he takes the wave around, you're not supposed to pit.
I know, but they're not passing the lap. In real life, lap down cars pit the lap after.
Yeah, but I think MBD. I'm assuming he was the first car, which makes it fine. But
Yeah.
if he wasn't,
It doesn't look like Swifty or 66
yeah.
pitted.
So they're in the good.
What's
If
happening?
they,
I'm guessing
the one and only's pushing Sharp, but it's not. He's almost there.
Let's see if they can't get a train behind him. Hey, he got him shoved
Them
off.
going so slow is gonna kick someone out. And
Oh no, the 15. No, wait, what's that? What is happening?
I don't know. I hope this is the way.
15 and 20 are coming to pit road as well.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe they're a lap. Okay, they're speeding up now, 19.7. Oh, man.
It should be the choose calling already by now, wouldn't it?
No,
They're probably going to go one or two
I
more.
don't know why they pit.
Maybe they got a little damage from something happening.
No, but still, they're not supposed to pit after the first round of pit stops.
Yeah.
Well, whatever happened.
Because just to top off on fuel, and because we did that at Michigan, and we had the person that would do it to get a point penalty. So we'll clarify on that.
And I mean, if it did, it's putting two fast cars in the back no matter what right now. It's like
But it's
15
giving
and
them an extra lap of fuel, and they may need it.
It's true.
Well, say you do have a clutch. like the I'm assuming the 6. But you know, you can basically go around and save this whole lap, cruise around in 4th, just to maintain speed.
Meanwhile, while we get the chance while we got the time, don't be sure to tune in to our Cup coverage race right after this. We'll be racing at Pocono, so that should be a really, really interesting one. And also, if there's any sponsors I would like to get a chance to sponsor our league, please hit us up in the messages, and it's in the description. So if you are a sponsor and you want to be able to sponsor Hennessy, please let us know. That'd be really, really awesome. But for right now, it is the Xfinity Series, and yet I believe the leader, it is the one and only. And we've seen him struggling up in the back, so yet I'm looking forward to seeing how the 19 does. And the 20 and the 15 is back in pit road, and Sharp just lagged out.
No, I think he's on pit road now. I don't think they're going to wait for him, though.
That is strange.
That is.
20
I
should
saw
make it
that
back
him
to
and
the field.
Masopes came
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
down pit road.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, Sharp just confirmed he lagged out.
After all the
Oh no, he is going.
Sharp did lag.
Yeah. That's only one.
I don't have anybody sitting in pit road anymore.
All right, looks like we get ready to go green flag, and yet we are
Oh, 19 didn't go.
terrible start by the 19. Yet there's
So
three
Lee's making it
wide.
4 wide.
Oh boy. Oh, that's gonna be.
I
tough.
don't think this is the last caution.
Nope.
You know, a game caution would reset everything just right, though.
So Lee's making that really big move right there on the inside. And the 19 is going to battle out with Mayhem tomorrow. Yet Mo Doodle does need to get himself a good race, and this is what he needs. Side by
Here
side.
comes the 7 and the 16 back up the field.
That is the 2 stage winners, I believe. That is Kenny and Iron.
Yep.
And Iron does not need to be on that high side, but yet he does thankfully get a chance to get down to the bottom where he needs to be at. But it is Mo Doodle who needs to be able to get himself
Here
a
comes
win.
our wide. Can he make it stick?
Mayhem tomorrow. Ooh, Mo Doodle.
Ooh, I'm gonna do slid up.
Ooh,
Mayhem to the point.
Shooting him. Keep trying to call something, and then they back out of
here
it.
comes the 7. The 7's going to push Mo Doodle.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
here comes
19's on the
19.
fence.
I don't think that was the 7. I got an angle to wherever the 19 just missed the corner. Looks like he
Yeah.
jerked it.
Something like he just drove it in there way too high and deep.
Yeah.
And Mayhem, he's already in the playoffs. He got a win. Oh,
Ooh.
the 16 hits the wall. The 16 hits the wall. He hits
down
so
to the
easy.
8.
It's going to hit the 19. Let's go ahead and get to Mayhem tomorrow. But as I mentioned, Mayhem tomorrow is in the playoffs with a win at Richmond, I believe. And yet, this is something he wants to be able to do right now. Is get himself a win here at Kentucky.
I think Dank lagged out. He's not moving either.
Six is going to follow the 7 under the 78 of Mo Doodle.
The 7's back.
That's a driver that's been doing good, and he does good things to get his track position, and he hangs on to it. You know, might not be, he needs to be a click faster, but he's, you know, able to hang on once he gets up in the top 5.
I have been watching this 6 car most of the race, and he is just such a clean driver. I give him such props for staying off other drivers this race.
Yeah. He's not throwing any blocks. He's just working slowly right here on Mo Doodle.
Yeah, he's running his own race.
Got to finally run some practice laps with him, and he's super fast. He's good. Like you said, he's super clean. Definitely, you nailed it on what his equipment is.
You know, let me ask you guys this right now. For Mayhem tomorrow to be up in the front, he's got that 7 in the mirror. If you was in Mayhem's shoes, are you willing to be able to block the 7 as much as you can to be able to get yourself potentially a second win for Mayhem tomorrow?
Oh yeah, that's essentially a Hendricks driver. That's SHR versus Hendricks, even though it's SHR versus Junior Motorsports. Mayhem's going to block it all he can. If it was any other team, no, but Junior, sorry Joker, but that's just from what I've heard.
Joker, your thoughts on what we're seeing in the battle right now?
I'm interested in where Ghost is, because he's not in this front group. He's really far back in this field, so let's see if he can make up some spots and get back up towards the front, see if he can get another win.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what took him so long. You see the 20 already up into the top 10, almost in the top 5.
Yeah. Ghost is about to get passed by Matt Black in the 10. Wonder if he's just saving his stuff while it's good.
Meanwhile, Mayhem is throwing a block
Oh, he's
on the
there.
7. The 7's got the window open, and he's going to go on the inside of the 98.
Ooh. How
Side
hard
by
does he
side.
drive into the turn?
Oh,
Here comes the 6 clear in third.
Someone
gonna-
did.
Gonna get right back up to those two battling for the lead.
They go side by side again. That's such a big hole of air that you get. There's 3 wide behind him.
This battle's got really tense between the 7 and the 98. And I'm waiting for the 98. Yeah, he's going to try to be able to make the inside move. Ooh, that was so close. And here comes Ironwin. Ironwin is right there. He's getting slowly approaching to the back bumper of the 98. Only thing he needs to do is be able to get himself a good clean race.
And I mean, we've got to assume that they're at least going to come to pit road one more time.
Yeah, one more for sure. I don't know about 2.
That's going to be big. Who can get on pit road better? Who can, and position yourself better? And of course, out front's really good, but I'd like to be where I1 is actually, because you can almost time it a little bit. Maybe get on the brakes a little harder than your people in front of you. Try to get in front of them, make up a little time. Ooh.
Game
Caution.
Caution.
Wonder where that came from.
Interesting.
It looks like edits.
The 0. Be slow. Alright, all the drivers on the back straightaway.
66, 4, 0.
66 was behind them. He didn't get any damage.
So yeah, that's going to play a huge factor in a point where we're about to see some green flag stops. That is not the case.
Teammates in the 4 and 0.
I think
get
what this
together.
does is opens up the playbook to make it on 2 tires.
Aha.
This also means that the 6 is right behind the leader in Kenny, and he could be able to play a huge factor going into 1 and 2.
And Masopes made his move up in there. It kind of equalizes everything that Masopes or Ghost had, like coming to pit road late. If they had any sort of advantage, this equalizes it right now. Masopes definitely made up for it. Ghost is still stuck back there a little bit.
Green flag is back in the air here at the Osco 300.
How hard is he going to drive him in there? Mayhem's actually getting a better start on the outside.
The 6 is
But-
right there on his back bumper. Oh, Masopes got wobbly a little bit. Here comes the 6. He's going to be able to try to go side by side with Mayhem tomorrow, and yet the 7's going to go down.
Ooh.
That was so close.
I don't know if
Oh,
he quite
Masope's
cleared-
getting bullied around back there.
Mam's gonna shove the 7 up the track.
Ooh, don't get in the wall.
Oh, Masope's is lagging terribly.
Modoodle is in the grass at the moment.
And he's gonna hold it around the outside. Nope. I think he may have touched Mayhem a little bit.
And here comes the fastest cars of the day.
And here comes the 1.
Whoa.
The 1's going to
Desperate move.
That one threw it in there, and it stuck. Dang.
Hit the 7 a little bit, but fair game.
Here comes the Soaps.
7's not gonna clear.
My pizza's here. I'll be right back.
Alright, 10-4. Here comes Junior Motorsports in 2 and 3. But yet, which driver is going to try to be able to catch up to Mayhem tomorrow? If you're Chevy Toyota, you do not want to let that Ford win.
You
And
don't
yes,
want him to get too far out as well. Oh, the 7's in the fence.
yep.
Everyone gets around him though.
He may lose touch with his first group.
Oh, and the 9 and 0
Oh.
in pit road.
19's gonna drive the 78 up into the wall.
Same spot too. Let's go ahead and get back up to the front. They see Soaps. He's going to go on the inside. And Daisy. And there's
Ghost
someone-
has made a big move to the front.
Ghost is now back up to the top 5. We haven't seen him up there in quite some time. I think the last time we saw him was up in stage 2 where he went to the pits throughout the amount of times. This is a really intense battle. There goes McCarty's. Ooh. About hit the outside wall right there.
Man's not really getting away with all them battling. Oh, McCart, 3 wide, inside.
Cord did that same move to me, and he hit me up in the track. I didn't appreciate it.
Well, look at this. Soaps is right there battling with the Ghost.
Getting a little bit loose now. I think they can make it on one stop here, so opens up the playbook.
Mayhem Tomorrow is up in the front, and yet he's definitely leading the way from the field, and that's exactly where he needs to be at right now, ladies and gentlemen. Side by side in 1 and 2 goes with Soaps and the Ghost. There you also see Iowan
3 wide.
3 wide back there.
Kenny looks like he has a quick hot rod. He just needs to get through all this traffic in front of him.
Yeah, the six has been protecting that bottom all the way around the track.
Man,
After you get someone stick their nose underneath you, I mean.
Like that, Kenny.
Oh, up into the one.
Look out.
Oh, 20's lagging a little.
The Ghost hit the
20 just
fence.
lagged back.
that's the GOAT.
Dang.
That gives Mayhem another gap.
Yeah, the 20's gonna lose all those positions. Mayhem is running away with this race.
Yeah.
I think if the 7 gets by the 6, he's going to have something for him, but how long will you wait if you're the 7?
The question is, how much time do you have to be able to get up there to 98?
They do have a pit stop, so you can gain or lose time there.
And we actually have someone rooting for Mayhem in the comments. That is the Heredia God rooting for his teammate in Mayhem Tomorrow.
Go
He overshot the
figure.
corner.
He's paid. It's like Chinese clapping for their own country right there.
I'm dead.
You got that joke from Dallator.
What?
Oh man, you can definitely tell you that Fluffy is the DW of the group.
That's Broadsicle. Hey, but you know,
they're driving good.
They're doing great today. Ooh. I think,
Oh, Soaps, look out!
Oh,
the big
crash in the
That's a
back.
manual. Big multiple cars.
that's gonna have to be a caution.
No
It
way,
is-
that's...
That is a
No
big
caution? Really?
19 spun on the apron, it looked like, and
Wow.
went and slid back up on the track and collected.
Do you have
That's
like
a
the-
manual for sure.
Looked like collected
Look
what
at
the
this.
That's something
16.
Ghost needed after getting damaged.
Wow, perfect timing to get back onto my soaps right there, and that's going to throw out another manual, our second caution, well, sorry, our third actual caution of the evening. And they're slowing down. And by the way, Fluffer here, Heredia said, "Don't worry, he has me on payroll to root for him."
Oh no, it's them honey buns. I heard you get a case a month.
Either them honey buns or some Pepsi.
Caution now, that rebunches the field back up. Good opportunity for Kenny.
Yeah.
Good opportunity for Ghost again, just to
Good.
get back up to the front.
Good opportunity for Iowa to
Yeah.
be able to get up to the bumper in 98. The question is,
There was about 4 or 5 drivers that got damaged from the lag there that they're going to be able to get their repairs done and back in the field.
and Kenny's going to
Everyone
stay
should
out.
pit here.
Kenny's going to stay
I-
out.
Don't get that move.
And I think the 18 might be either that or he might be a lap down.
Well, if Kenny stayed out, would the 18 still be able to drive around him?
If he was the first car
Okay.
one lap down, yeah. There's a lot of cars on pit road. Oh, just 3.
Or he'll not pit and pit this lap.
I'm questioning
should
that
he go to
move
the
by the
back?
7. I don't really get that move.
Yeah, the 18 came in.
No, but I don't get that move by the 7 to stay out there. Everyone else took 4.
Mayhem did beat
Is the 7
Iowa.
still out?
Yeah, the 7's
Yeah.
still out. And looks like we're seeing Mayhem did beat Iowa in pit road, following by the 1 car of McCard. I think that might be the 16 of Rich Gang up in the back, and yet he's been having an up and down race, and yet I think he might be up in the top 5, which he definitely does need for sure.
This better be something spectacular that I'm about to see. 'Cause I don't get this move.
I don't either. They have a lot of laps under their belt too.
This is gonna be a very, very interesting term of events, especially for someone who knows the strategy like always Joker. Joker, I gotta get your thoughts on this. What are you thinking about the 7 staying out?
I don't get it, honestly. Like, I don't get why everyone behind you took 4. You were in 3rd. I don't see the...
Yeah. There's no...
And here comes the shoes call.
Hey, we'll see.
And the 6 is gonna be running up to the top with the 98.
Yeah, because the 6 knows that. The 6 knows that 7's about to spin the tire.
Yeah.
He is not about to go.
I think the 16 and the 15 might have come up late. They might have... Ooh.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but we can't do anything from here.
No. Luckily, they're not on the front row or front 2 rows, or else that might be a problem. But
The slopes is still lagging bad. I can see that right there. Continue,
Yeah.
Joker.
16's kind of holding back, too, so it's not like he's right up on there.
Get this move by Kenny. I think Ghost should get a penalty for moving too late in the box, but... Can't call anything from here, but it's going to be an interesting restart.
It's either going to be, like, Superman-esque, or he's going to wreck the field.
Well, what's
Not in between.
Well, many different questions are about to be answered here. Green
The
flag.
98 with a really good jump too.
A really good jump goes, and then look at McCard.
7 got going.
McCard is just going up to the front of Ireland. Ireland had a bad restart, and then comes the 98 on the outside. 3 wide battle for the
That
third.
Gigi?
That is Gigi Diamonds right there. He's someone that we've not got a chance to mention for quite some time, and he's up in the top 3. Here comes the wait.
You can see those tires.
He's
And
pitting.
He's pitting. That is a bad.
And he's coming hot.
And he missed it. No, he
I
didn't.
think he did.
I think he did.
Ooh. Oh,
Four
that
wide
it does
battle.
hang out a little bit past the cone there.
4 wide battle for second. 4 wide battle for second.
Ghost just mosed his way through.
And here comes the 15. The 15 is going to be able to try to be able to take the top side and take the second place away.
See if
They
he
are
sticks the
all
ball
about to
through.
wreck in the back.
Oh man. We are all. I'm pretty sure you guys in the comments are too questioning the move that the 7 made for him.
He said in the chat, sorry to cut you off, he thought,
wait, just
Inside
just
wall.
wrecked.
Jeez.
Where is he at? I'm trying to. Oh my god.
He went to the beach, man.
Wow.
Later.
later.
His car is crushed up like a jelly bean up in the front. Look at the
Well,
damage.
that's gonna give the 16 and 6 a position.
Ooh. And they, I mean, they're kind of all single file now, but maybe you can
Let's hope
run
slide
down
out.
to 98.
Soaps will lie out, I'm assuming.
And I think the 0 Greg Tires has also lagged out.
Yeah, him and Dink Booty Flex as well.
There's not gonna be any cars left.
No.
But that's 3 to the garage, you know, we got a
And
blunt
then,
rod.
and now Mayhem has someone he's got to deal with. He's got Kenny up in front of him.
Oof. Kenny's got fresh
Kenny's
tires,
got
though.
that 2 down. I don't get that call. I don't. I literally, no comment.
Hey, you know, there's another caution that can even out. I mean, he'd have to start from the back and work his way up to the front, but at least he'd be on the lead lap again.
Yeah, even Heredia said in the comments, he said rookie mistake, and then he put Joker. That was a very, very bad rookie mistake.
Yeah, and Mayhem has a 2-3 second gap.
Over the Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, second and third, they're not really running him down too much either. I mean, they're pulling him in a little bit. He's not pulling away from them. They are pulling him in a little, but it's half a car length, a lap, maybe.
Whatever Mayhem has, it is doing very, very well for him. And yet the last time he got a chance to get a win, boys, was at a short track at Richmond. Tonight, he could be able to get a second win and potentially break the tie, break the battle for the points lead against the Soaps.
Yeah, and Mayhem said earlier to Joker and I, he said he wasn't even sure if he had ran Xfinity laps at this track. So this is amazing for me to see.
I know we all. I'm gonna tell you this. I know we all give Mayhem a lot of junk, but yet he is doing a really, really good job out there, especially with the gap that he has over, someone who knows the track very, very well in the Ghost.
Yeah, but to back that up, Ghost, this isn't his favorite track. But it
is
is the one he knows the best, so it is. He is actually starting to run him down. He's cut it down about these last few laps. I wonder if maybe Mayhem fired off real hard, or maybe Mayhem's backing it up now, saving a little bit. But Ghost has definitely cut that lead down about a quarter way from where it was.
And not only that, but this is also the Ghost's home track, so for him to be able to get just a home track win would definitely mean a lot for him and his team.
Yeah. And the 6 has made it fast for third now. And it looks like Hughes and
that is Rich Gang up in fourth, and then you also got, I believe it might be the 4 car and Swifties in the top 5.
So right now we got JD Motorsports in second, third, and
Whoa,
fifth.
6 is lagging. But what an eventful day for the 4 car. To be running in the top 5 right now really surprises me.
Yeah. Wow. I think those that want to race clean and then they get around a few that bully them, and you kind of think back too late. It's happened to me before. So you end up bullying yourself in the wall.
No joke. No joke. Joker, you got any thoughts or anything that you've seen out there, buddy?
I'm just lost for words of what Kenny was doing.
You'll have to talk to your teammate after this one.
It's Kenny to development. No, I'm just kidding.
And he's about to be in the cup race.
Get him out of here!
Yeah, he's hot seat.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Mayhem spitting.
Mayhem spitting.
Mayhem's paying the new leader.
How
No,
long
it's-
is this race? What?
And you
Ford's
see a
coming
lot
to
of-
pit road.
Yep, Swifty's in the pits as well.
Let's go ahead and keep an eye on the Ghost while he is up in the lead right now. I gotta ask.
How much you want to bet Iowan's been saving?
Oh yeah.
It doesn't matter. I think you still have to take
The
tires
Ghost
at
pit.
least.
The Ghost
so.
is pit.
Yeah, I mean, this track, is it an advantage coming to pit road first? Because then you can,
I will tell you what, turns 1 and 2, you can save so much gas with a clutch.
yeah.
Well, do I have a clutch, Brody?
Well, I do, so.
Show off.
They need a third trigger on the controllers for you controller guys.
Hey, PlayStation, can you be able to help us out with that?
Imagine they put it on like the mic and you had to speak into it, like, hey, press the clutch.
Hey, clutch button, clutch button, clutch button. Or if you can just be able to have that little itty bitty trigger up on the back of the controller right next to the R2 and L2, that'd be really
Yeah.
cool. But it looks
Did
like
you all actually know that there is a clutch button built into the
Circle.
PS4 controller?
Battle for the lead goes to Mayhem. Mayhem with a big gap over Ghost.
Iowa is still in the lead. Iowa is still in the lead right now. He has not went to
Oh,
pit
and
road
he
yet.
is saving hard. I'm on board with him. He is getting back to the gas so late, and he is. Yeah, he's got
He's-
the. Hey,
He's still on
yeah.
the
You
gas,
see what I mean?
sir.
You see what I mean? No,
Nope.
he's not. I told you, he's making it.
Mayhem is slowly approaching.
Where is
to
Mayhem?
He's right there. He's up on the front stretch.
Look how far he lifts off, pushing the clutch in.
Mayhem's got tires too.
Yep.
But he's still a whole lap behind. You still have to note that.
Oh,
He's right there. Mayhem's right
are
there.
you sure?
No, but he's still a lap behind because Mayhem pit. He's still a
that's
lap
right.
behind.
Yep.
That is right. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Oh man.
I want to read the chat.
You see? This is exactly why I don't like wheels. Stuff like this.
No, we're not gonna go there. Mam's gonna take the 6 out. He's like, I had enough of this last season with Brody.
Now that he's getting a little draft, oof.
No, he's pushing the clutch in. I think the 6 is going to have this because there's no way they gain a whole 30 seconds.
I don't see that happening either.
You can pull her in and sneeze and go, achoo! Oh wait, sorry, I sneezed. I had honey bun and Pepsi's on me.
But and gain 15 seconds.
Take him out. Oh, they're getting in the wall in front of the 6.
Who is in second place? I want to go back to the
That is
field.
the ghost. The ghost.
Looks like the 8 is trying to save too.
No, the ghost. I'm sorry. He's a lap down. My bad. My bad. The ghost is a lap down.
He's
Watch, there's caution come out now.
And the 16 is right behind. The 6 is still out there, and he's still in the lead. But for how long?
Rich Gang stop passing him. There's going to be some sort of wreck here in front of him.
Oh, 16's trying to make him wreck.
I don't know what
getting
he's
him,
doing.
getting him down on that apron right now.
Whoa, what's
If I were that
done?
6 car,
Oh,
I'd
come
just.
on.
Oh!
Don't fight with them, just go by. There's no point in trying to cause a caution. They get suspended for a race.
And plus, I mean, the head honcho is in booth with us, ladies and gentlemen, watching this.
Oh,
race.
Mo Doodle.
Oh, the 4 car is gonna go under the 6. Oh, my dude! Oh my gosh!
Almost protecting the 6 there.
6, you gotta go. You gotta get out.
Get out of this, just back off.
Left throttle.
Let them all go.
Oh.
Oh my gosh! If I was a 6, I would
They're
let on
doing
this one second.
everything to cause a caution.
I'd be giving it all back right now.
But yet, if you cause a caution,
Nope,
yeah,
that's the race. He got it.
the 6 won.
Still, yeah, you're right.
By a full lap.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't even know I got second. I think it was the 8 car.
I'd like to point out that I
Yep.
picked the 6 in our owner's chat.
Got
No
Yeah.
laugh at me.
And everyone laughed at you.
And actually, you actually did pick the 6 car in our pre-race show. So if the 6 did win, then by all means.
They have said he's going to the game. We have a time for an interview.
All right. Heredity said he said Will's OPSF. That's what Heredity saying in the comments. Well, congratulations to Annie Iowan 99 for winning the Alsco 300 at Kentucky. What a race that was, there, guys. Joker, I know you're still wondering what the 7 was doing. I don't blame you for a moment. But what a race that was here, ladies and gentlemen.
That was pretty awesome.
And also,
Good win for JD Motorsports. Swifty,
also,
did he get in here?
also,
Sonny, or sorry, not Swifty.
I'll say Solis is also he also finished P2.
Ooh.
And
What?
then I think McCard got third.
And Kenny had the fastest lap. Oh, I'm so sorry. There he is, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
There's our winner chicken dinner, and that is Eddie Iowan. Congratulations, my dude.
This mic's
Wait,
still loading. There he is.
before you talk, is your mic able to be shared?
Yes, it is.
Alrighty, we got the winner chicken dinner in Iowan. Congratulations, dude.
Thank you. Oh man, this is awesome.
Man,
I
go
Heck
ahead.
yeah, man.
I was really slow on the short run there, but I set this car up for long run, and it definitely paid off.
Man, we definitely saw you get involved like a little bit of a battles between different cars out there before the final lap. Take us to your final thoughts on what you've seen in front of you.
When I saw Mayhem go by and I had like a couple laps left, when he was getting his lap back, I was like, I'm gonna win this for sure. Yeah.
Oh man,
Fuel mileage races are my game.
yeah, we can definitely tell
You
for
just
sure.
schooled him on that. Good
Yeah.
win, sir.
Good
Thank you.
win, awesome win.
I think this is my first win at Kentucky also, so ever in this
Wow.
game.
Oh, nice.
So yet that's gonna throw a lot off in the standings, and yet with your win, that means you're in the playoffs, my dude. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Man,
Man, I'm just happy to be here.
dude, that was one heck of a performance there. You had a battle out with the 98. You had a battle with the 7. You had so many different battles. You even won stage 2, and yet you got a chance to be able to get that win. How does it feel right now? I mean, take us your thoughts throughout the whole race from your point of view.
It's just awesome. I try not to get stuck on the high lane there because once you do, you just go backwards. And starting fourth, I got apparently sharp legged a little bit, and I ended up getting pushed out at turn 2 there or turn 3. So I went from fourth to 10th in the first lap, but I fought my way back, and that's what mattered.
You stayed clean there in that final stage, and I think that's what,
Yeah.
like you said, that's what matters. You kept it clean. You were able to stay out, save fuel. Ooh, good solid win there, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. But man, hey, you guys got any thoughts for our leader before we sign off and get ready for the cup race?
I do want to ask, and I'm kind of debunking a theory that I had up in the booth watching you. Is it true that you do have a clutch?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, clutch gang. I got one too.
And strategy is honestly so fun because you can still lose it. You have to be just as fast while still saving as much fuel.
Oh,
Totally.
to cause a caution passing you.
Oh yeah, especially on that last lap, I thought my teammate was going to shove me into turn 2 wall.
No, he was playing fullback, protecting you from the 66. It's just he was a
Yeah.
little too rough.
Playing
Yeah.
fullback for the 66. That I'm dead. I'm dead, Fluffy. But real quick before we sign off, man. Hey, congratulations, dude. That was a really
Thank
awesome
you.
performance, and hey,
Thank
good
you.
good luck to you once when we get to the playoffs here soon, because yet you definitely shake things up for the Xfinity standings. That's for sure. So congratulations to you. What an awesome night it was here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a very awesome, very special race up in Kentucky. And just can't thank you guys enough for getting a chance to watch this coverage of the Alsco 300 from Kentucky Motor Speedway, and yet for always Joker, for Fluffy Sacks, for B Brody, make sure you guys tune in. Make sure to subscribe to the channel right now to get ready to watch the Cup race live from Pocono. But yet until then, from all of us here in the booth, saying so long, and we will see you Thursday night. I think Thursday night might be what, Talladega?
It is.
Thursday night, Talladega.
Cool.
So yeah, for the Xfinity Series, we'll see you guys at Talladega. For the Cup race, it's get ready to start soon. Be sure to watch. And I'm pretty sure we got some people up in the booth for the Cup Series race. So yeah, until then, we'll see you guys later. Yeah.